They moved on fast. New person. New relationship. Like what you had meant nothing. And that's the part that hurt the most. But then something strange happened. The replacement didn't last. So now there's one question left. If replacing you was so easy, why didn't it work? If you want to know what happens next in the avoidance mind, watch this video. If this kind of clarity is what you come here for, subscribe. Here's what the replacement actually was. Not a choice driven by preference, a move driven by anxiety. When an avoidant exits a meaningful connection, they carry unprocessed emotional weight, the residue of something that registered at a depth their system wasn't prepared for. That weight creates internal pressure. And the fastest way to manage internal pressure for someone who doesn't process emotions inwardly is to create external noise, a new connection, new stimulation, new data to flood the system with, so the old data stops being the loudest thing in the room. The replacement was never about the new person. It was about you, specifically about the unresolved experience of you that the avoidant needed to drown out. That is not a compliment framed in loss. It is the psychological mechanism. The replacement was a symptom of how significant the original connection was. There are 3 phases that describe how this unfolds. The first is the distraction phase. The avoidant enters the new connection at full intensity, not from genuine readiness, but from the urgency of needing relief from the unprocessed weight they're carrying. Externally, it looks like moving on. Internally, it's a management strategy running at maximum speed. The second is the ceiling phase. The new connection reaches a natural depth. And right at that threshold, the same threshold where avoidance systems always activate, the unprocessed residue from the previous connection surfaces. Not as a thought they'd name, as friction, as unexplained flatness, as the awareness that what they're building doesn't reach the register of what came before. The replacement wasn't wrong. It was simply not capable of bearing what the avoidant brought into it. The third is the collapse phase. Without the fuel of anxiety-driven intensity, and without genuine emotional grounding, the new dynamic loses its hold. It ends, not because either person failed, but because it was built on the wrong foundation. Displacement, not connection. And displacement without resolution always, eventually, runs out of road. Most people, when they hear the replacement failed, feel one of 2 things: satisfaction, or the pull to reach back in. Both responses miss the point. Satisfaction keeps you oriented toward their trajectory rather than yours. The reach mistakes the failure of their displacement strategy for evidence that the original dynamic can now work differently. The grounded response is simpler and more powerful. You let the information land without acting on it. The failure is data about their unprocessed state, not an invitation, not a verdict on your worth, not a cue that now is the moment. It is simply evidence that the pattern is still running. And patterns don't change from the outside. 3 principles govern how you hold this moment cleanly. Detached observation. You understand what happened without making it about you or against you. Information, not invitation. Continued forward motion. The replacement failing changes nothing about the direction you're building. You were already moving. You stay moving. Replacement immunity. You know now that their behavior in any subsequent connection reflects their unprocessed state. You are not the variable that determines whether they get it right. You never were. Here is what this entire sequence is showing you. The avoidant who replaced you didn't replace you. They tried to replace what you represented, the closest they've been to something real. And the attempt failed because you cannot replace authentic depth with anxious volume. You don't measure your value by how quickly they moved on. You measure it by what they couldn't move past. You don't need the replacement to fail to know what you're worth. But now you have evidence anyway. Unprocessed experience doesn't disappear into someone new. It waits. The avoidant is still carrying what happened between you. The replacement was the proof, not the solution. Your job is not to be there when they finally stop running. Your job is to be so far forward that you barely remember what they were running from. That's not indifference. That's the only outcome that was ever actually yours to own.